This is your News Now Sports.
New Bluffton head coach Aaron Krebs had one goal in his first offseason at the helm: to change the attitude surrounding the program. Now, as fall camp comes to a close, Krebs believes that his message has gotten through and that his team is ready to turn a corner. Now, all they have to do is prove it. Our Katie Gilhooly has the latest from Bluffton.
Everybody on the entire roster needs to be relentless. We need to be a family. We just need to compete.
Those are the keys to building a winning tradition at Bluffton University, according to the Beavers, of course, which is the ultimate goal of Bluffton head coach Aaron Krebs.
The buy-in happened, and they embraced the culture that we're striving for here every day, really. And you can see the change in attitude and the demeanor of the boys from day one.
A change in attitude that can be seen and felt as the purple and white inch closer to its week 1 date with Wooster.
Our mindset, helping each other out, I feel like we're really starting to get closer together, so I feel like that's a big thing.
It feels good when your whole defense is clicking, your whole offense is clicking, and when you've got guys competing on each side of the ball after practice.
With change often comes uncertainty, which for the Beavers comes in the form of a quarterback. So Bluffton will once again be relying on its defense as it hits the field this fall.
We're punching at the ball, we're ripping at the ball, anything we do. First man tackle, second man rip. We try to focus on that so we can bring energy to the offense and help them want to score.
We had the #1 rush defense in the conference last year, and we think we've only improved there. So I'm excited. I think I'm confident the defense can handle its own and kind of help hold us up early on while we kind of find our identity on offense.
Despite all the changes on and off the field for the Bluffton program, the Beavers' goals are no different this season. It's conference championship or bust.
The boys believe it. We believe it as a program, and as long as the guys here every day are believing that and what our expectations are and the standards we've set, I think that, that's a realistic opportunity for us.
In Bluffton, Katie Gilhooly, your News Now Sports.
Here we go. Now we're going to
Thanks, Katie. Well, we need to take a break here on Your News Now Sports, but when we return, we hit the diamond as we have plenty of MLB action on this Labor Day. Full Indians, Reds, and Tigers highlights coming up next. The Indians have been in a bit of a rut of late as they are just 5-5 in their last 10 games and are losers of 3 in a row. The recent slide has dropped the Tribe 6 games back of the AL Central leading Twins with under a month to go in the regular season. Cleveland returns home this evening, hoping to get back to their winning ways. They begin a 4-game set with the Chicago White Sox. Bottom 1 bases juiced 2 away for Franmil Reyes. And how about that for Clutch as he blisters one off the wall in left center. It's a bases clearing RBI double for Reyes as the Indians jump in front 3-zip. In the third, Chicago trying to claw back. Eloy Jimenez bloops one into center. They wave the runner around from second. Here comes Oscar Mercado's throw, and it's in time as he guns him down at the plate. Everything's working for the Tribe tonight. In the sixth, they break out the long ball as Carlos Santana blasts a solo shot to right center. His 32nd makes it a 7-3 game, and the Indians' work done. Bottom 7-2 on for Francisco Lindor, who bloops a base hit to right. That plates Yu Chang as the Indians roll 10-3. A Labor Day afternoon matinee in Cincinnati as the Reds begin a 7-game homestand with game 1 of a 4-game set with the Phillies. Top 2, Philadelphia breaks the ice as Scott Kingery gets a hold of that one. A 2-run shot to center is his 16th as it's 2-zip Phils. Bottom half of the frame, the Reds have an answer as Aristides Aquino clobbers one to left and into the upper deck. An absolute bomb is his 15th to cut the lead in half. But more trouble for Anthony DeSclafani in the third as this time Rhys Hoskins squares one up for another 2-run home run. 7 innings, just 3 hits, but those 4 earned runs, the headliner for DeSclafani. Top 8, Bryce Harper adds to the Philadelphia lead as he clubs one to right for a solo shot of his own. The Phils use 3 long balls this afternoon. They take out the Reds 7-1. More afternoon baseball in Detroit as the Tigers conclude their 4-game series with the Minnesota Twins. Top 1, the Tigers strike first as Miguel Cabrera gets a hold of one. The 475th home run of Miggy's career moves him to 31st all-time on the home runs list and puts the Tigers on top. top. Top two, the Twins answer, though, as A-Ray Adrianza takes Jordan Zimmerman for a ride to right center. Just his 5th home run of the season puts Minnesota in front. Bottom five, same score when Travis DeMarite delivers a base knock to center. The RBI single levels it up at 2. Top 8 now, Tigers hanging on, up 1, but Max Kepler delivers the backbreaker. A base hit into left at plates 2. That is your final. Minnesota wins it 4-3. At Wrigley Field in Chicago, the Cubs begin a quick 2-game set against the Seattle Mariners. Scoreless in the 5th when Seattle gets on the board as D. Gordon puts one into the gap in right center. Dylan Moore scores on the RBI double as Seattle takes the lead. Same score in the 7th, 2 on for Anthony Rizzo, who shoots one into center, and it gets down for a base hit. Jason Hayward scores as we are tied at 1. 2 batters later, bases juiced for Kyle Schwarber, and he clears them. His ground ball hits the first base bag and careens into right. It's a bases clearing triple for Schwarber as he propels the Cubs to a 5-1 win. We finish on the tennis courts as the U.S. Open continues at Billie Jean King National Tennis Center today. Beginning in the women's bracket, the top seed in Japan's Naomi Osaka going up against Switzerland's Belinda Bencic, and it's Bencic pulling off the upset, knocking out the defending champion straight sets 7-5, 6-4. Staying in the women's bracket, American wildcard Christiane fell short of reaching the quarterfinal. She loses to a dominant Elise Mertens in straight sets 6-1, 6-1. In the men's bracket, Argentina's Diego Schwartzman matching up against Germany's Alexander Zverev, and it's the Argentinian coming out on top. Schwartzman dropped the first set but swept the next 3 as he advances to the quarterfinals.
All right, Matt, thanks. And we're going to wrap things up with one final story after the break.